Okay, as we know that Allah talks about spit in Muhammad's palm and showing that Allah is only in Muhammad's head, because if Allah is true or real God, then how come Muhammad and Allah does not know the term or word sperm? So welcome guys to my channel. If you are new here, please do subscribe and share with your fellow beings, and don't forget to leave your feedback. So let's try to learn whether Allah is real or imaginary God. Quran chapter 86 verse 5 to 7, you guys can read it. It can be possible that Prophet Muhammad was pretending to be Allah. How can Adam be more powerful than Allah? Because we are created with man's sperm and woman's egg, but sperm does not come from between a backbone and rib. But maybe Prophet Muhammad was trying to put his words into the mouth of God, which does not exist at all. If real and not imaginary, then how come God or Allah be wrong about human reproduction? So therefore, someone has to take credit about this geniusness. Here is my reasoning why I believe that Allah is imaginary God. First point, Allah cannot show or introduce himself to anyone else apart from Prophet Muhammad. And that's also only once talked and not sure whether Allah was talking or imagination of Prophet Muhammad. So if you look into Old Testament, there you can find how Yahweh introduced himself to Moses, I am. Second point, Allah is way too holy to have personal relationship with mankind or humankind. How come a creator of humankind is not ready to have a relationship with his own children or creation? Whereas Yahweh, who is ready to suffer alongside of mankind or humankind or his creation, even Allah does not talk to anyone, and question remains, and why and why? Third point, Quran chapter 5, Allah stays behind the veils, but why? Is Allah running away from something or running away from his own creation? Allah is also unknowable. Obviously, we cannot understand God, but God is not unknowable to humankind or mankind, as Yahweh is knowable and have given many signs to his servants in the Old Testament and even in the New Testament through Jesus Christ. Now, fourth reason, how can Allah be wrong about human reproduction? Because man's sperm and woman's egg becomes the baby inside the womb. For that reason, sperm does not come from ribs and backbone. For if you believe that, do let me know in the comment section, and I have already made one video in detail, and if you have not watched, I would urge you to go and check on my channel. So Bible tells us in Psalms chapter 139, not even one part was missing. Therefore, how can Allah be wrong about human reproduction and parts of human beings? So now, fifth reason, how can Allah give permission to wage war against non-believer? Quran chapter 9 verse 29. How can Allah give permission to wage war against non-believer or those who don't give jizya, means tax, and if they don't accept the religion of truth, means Islam? I know many of you might point out that killing was in the Old Testament too, but there was nothing about forcing people to accept the religion. How can Allah give permission to wage war against human? Now, sixth reason, if Allah was or is real, then why have not Prophet Muhammad performed any miracle? Because Muslims always say or believe that Jesus Christ was a mere prophet, but Jesus did perform many miracles in his ministry time, and Yahweh, God the Father, helped Jesus. But Prophet Muhammad was also a prophet but did not perform any miracles. Now, question remains, is Allah real? Now, seventh reason, Quran chapter 5 verse 90 to 91 says adultery and gambling and many more are there are satanic handiwork. Keep the word adultery in your mind, because in the paradise of Allah, men will get 72 or more virgins. How can Allah be on both sides of the world. Satanic work, handiwork on the one side, and on the other hand as the reward for the people in paradise. And I hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe and share with your fellow being, and don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section, and many more episodes are coming up.